In the center of Europe, the Czech Republic, also called Czechia, offers a true medieval atmosphere unmatched by other European nations. With a population of just over 10 million, this landlocked country is surrounded by several European neighbors. Germany, a highly developed nation, lies to the west, while Slovakia and Austria are to the south, and Poland is to the north. Covering a modest area of around 78,000 square kilometers, the Czech Republic is easy to explore. The capital, which of course is the vibrant city of Prague, is located in the country's northern interior and is usually the first stop for visitors. Like many inland cities, it is beautifully built along the Vltava River, which flows 430 kilometers from south to north, a rare direction for rivers. The Czechs have designed a stunning capital around this river, with a blend of historical and modern buildings. From above, the city looks like a masterpiece, with the winding river and lush green spaces adding to its beauty. Life in Prague primarily revolves around the eastern side of the river, which includes the historic Old Town area, national museums, and the iconic Dancing House. On the other hand, the western side of the river is home to modern office buildings and residential areas where many locals live. Prague is divided into various zones, such as Prague 1, Prague 2, and Prague 5. You can easily travel from one end of the city to the other in just a few minutes by metro. No matter which metro line you take, you won't find overwhelming crowds that make travel uncomfortable. Metros arrive every 10 minutes, allowing for a smooth and speedy journey through the city. Transportation is quite affordable in Prague, especially for a European city. The currency used here is the Czech koruna. A metro ticket costs 20 korunas, which is slightly less than €1. For instance, 100 Czech korunas equal about €4. If you are caught using the metro without a ticket by a security officer, you could be fined up to €50, which might bring tears to your eyes. In addition to the metro, taxis are commonly used. It's important to be cautious when taking a taxi, as unaffiliated taxis may charge very high prices. In the Czech Republic, both Uber and traditional taxi companies operate, offering more reliable and affordable services. If you choose an unknown taxi, especially from the airport to the city center, you may end up paying at least €50 for a 15-kilometer trip. Before getting into a taxi, always make sure to check the fare to your destination. Another affordable and commonly used transportation method in Prague is the tram system. Trams are central to public transport in many European countries, including Prague. The Czechs have installed tram tracks on nearly every street, making it easy and affordable to travel across both sides of the river and for shorter trips within the city. The frequency of trams passing through any given point is quite high, providing a reliable way to get around the city. The extensive tram network means you'll see many overhead cables, but these are modern and not an eyesore. Trams share the roads with cars and have the right-of-way. If you are driving in the Czech Republic, you must not block tram routes and should always give way to them. At tram stops, you'll often see people reading books, which reflects the high level of education in the country. Recent statistics show that the Czech Republic boasts one of the highest educational standards in the world. Approximately 90% of the population has completed secondary education, and the literacy rate stands at 99%. This places the Czech Republic among the top countries globally in terms of education levels. As you may know, the primary language spoken in the Czech Republic is Czech, which is closely related to Slovak. Czech is known to be one of the most challenging languages for English speakers to learn due to several factors. Its grammar is complex, with 7 cases and tricky verb conjugations. Pronunciation is difficult because of many consonant clusters and unique sounds. The word order in Czech is flexible, unlike the fixed order in English. There are few similar words between Czech and English, making the vocabulary harder to learn. Additionally, regional dialects add to the complexity. Despite these challenges, dedicated study and practice can lead to fluency, making the effort rewarding. Prague's well-preserved architecture indicates that it was largely spared from major damage during recent world wars. The city's streets feature a variety of architectural styles, showcasing its rich history alongside modern-looking people who bring a contemporary flair to the city. Czech people typically have fair skin and light-colored eyes, reflecting their diverse heritage from Celtic, Germanic, and Southern Slavic peoples. Following the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the Czechs and Slovaks united to form Czechoslovakia. In 1992, Slovakia sought independence, and the country peacefully split on January 1, 1993. The present-day Czech Republic became a member of NATO in 1999 and the European Union in 2004, solidifying its position within the Western political and economic sphere. The Czech flag is particularly beautiful and features red, white, and blue. Originally, it had horizontal white and red stripes, similar to the Polish flag. Later, a blue triangle was added to the left side, representing the Slavs and Moravia. This design was adopted by Czechoslovakia. Although initially not meant for use after Slovakia's independence, the flag has been readopted by the Czech Republic as its national symbol. The flag's colors represent virtues such as honesty, loyalty, justice, and peace. If you're planning a trip to the Czech Republic, be aware of certain pitfalls beyond just taxis. For instance, exchanging euros for Czech koruna at the airport can be a costly mistake. The exchange rate at airport currency exchange desks is often significantly worse than elsewhere, leading to considerable financial loss. This problem is not limited to airports. Many currency exchange offices in Prague offer poor rates despite advertising no commission fees. For example, exchanging 100 euros should yield about 2,500 Czech korunas, but these offices might only provide 2,000 or 2,200 korunas, causing you to lose around 12 to 15 euros due to unfavorable exchange rates. Similarly, ATMs from companies like Euronet can give you poor exchange rates, with up to 20% of your money lost to hidden fees and commissions. These ATMs also spoil the city's authentic medieval atmosphere. Consequently, the Czech Republic's use of its own currency rather than the euro can lead to financial loss for visitors due to unfavorable exchange rates at ATMs and currency exchange offices. Besides currency exchange issues, the weather in European countries, including the Czech Republic, can be quite unpredictable even in summer. Despite being in the Northern Hemisphere's warmest months of June, July, and August, the weather can unexpectedly turn rainy or cold. You might see locals wearing long-sleeved clothes and light jackets even during summer because of the sudden cool and rainy conditions. This unpredictable weather is one reason why many Europeans travel to warmer, more reliable climates like Greece, Turkey, and Spain for their summer vacations. These destinations offer consistently sunny weather and higher temperatures, providing the reliable warmth and sunshine that may be missing in their home countries during the summer. One of the most significant destinations in Prague is the National Technical Museum. Founded in 1908, it is the largest institution dedicated to preserving information and artifacts related to the history of technology in the Czech Republic. Here, you will find vintage cars, motorcycles, bicycles, airplanes, and trains, including a steam engine from the 19th century. These items have been selected from the over 177,000 registered items in its collections. If you're interested in how technology and industry have shaped our world today, then this museum may interest you. If you are relocating to the Czech Republic and looking for a job, you should know that the minimum monthly income for a 40-hour work week is about 19,000 Czech korunas, which is roughly 750 euros. However, research shows that the average gross monthly salary in the Czech Republic can be as high as 40,000 Czech korunas, approximately 1,600 euros. After paying income taxes of 15% to 23%, skilled professionals may take home between 2,000 and 3,000 euros per month. While these salary figures might look attractive when converted into other currencies, living and spending in the Czech Republic on such earnings doesn't guarantee a luxurious lifestyle. For example, If you share an apartment in Prague, you might pay around 8,000 Czech korunas per month, which is relatively affordable. However, renting a 1- or 2-bedroom apartment of around 40 square meters or more can cost about 25,000 Czech korunas per month, close to 1,000 euros. This suggests that, although Prague is generally more affordable compared to some major European cities, renting a small apartment can take up a large part of your salary. Therefore, living in Prague isn't particularly cheap and can be financially challenging for many residents. Even though people might seem positive and happy in their appearances, they may still face economic concerns. On the positive side, Czech Republic has high-quality medical care, which is recognized as one of the best in the EU. Healthcare is available from both state-run and private facilities, including 24/7 emergency departments in hospitals. The country provides universal health coverage through a national health insurance program, which is mandatory for all citizens. This program is managed by public health insurance funds, with the government setting contribution rates. Citizens receive a health insurance card, which allows them to visit any participating doctor or hospital. They can choose their own primary care doctors and specialists without needing referrals. Covered services include doctor visits, hospital stays, prescribed medications, medical devices, rehabilitation, and preventive care, with some small co-payments. The system is funded by mandatory contributions from salaries, with employers and the government also contributing. The Czech Republic is known for its accessible and affordable universal healthcare system, leading to high patient satisfaction. Another reality about the Czech Republic is that it is one of the most atheist countries in both the world and Europe. Research shows that 91% of young people aged 16 to 29 are atheists, a rate higher than in countries like Estonia and Sweden. Additionally, studies reveal that 40% of the overall population in the Czech Republic does not believe in any deity. Among the remaining population, 30% choose not to publicly disclose their religious beliefs and prefer to avoid discussions about religion. Those who are religious are predominantly Christians and Catholics. The high rate of atheism and lack of religious belief among Czechs is often attributed to the influence of the communist regime. When Czechoslovakia was under Soviet occupation, leaders in other communist countries, such as Albania, also banned religious beliefs and practices. During this period, religion was actively discouraged in the Czech Republic. Over time, this detachment from religion became a habit and life philosophy in Czech society, leading people to favor a life free from religious influence. This trend has persisted across generations, resulting in a country where religious values mean little. Consequently, it is very difficult to influence a Czech person through religion. This brings us to the end of the video. Please share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.